Hi everyone, I'm Jan Partin and I serve as president of the UUFH Board of Directors. My pronouns are she, her. Well, we did it. In these times when we struggle to find anything positive, we can rejoice in the success of our pledge drive, thanks to everyone who pledged to give so generously, and to the committee that made it happen. Meg Hoke, Chair, Liz Curtis, Claudia Boozer-Short, Cheryl Snyder, Patty Smith, Ron and Jan Partin. Join the fun Easter Sunday, April 20th, for a festive brunch after the service and a special surprise dedication for two UUFH members. Who could that be? The family ministries folks have been hard at work sprucing up the playground and preparing for this very, very special dedication. The board voted to bring back the Committee on Ministry. For those who aren't familiar with this committee, its purpose is to strengthen the quality of the ministries in such a way that the best interests of all are served. Its role is to evaluate all the ministries, including the minister's performance, about role expectations and realistic priorities. The committee consults with minister regarding the minister's compensation and makes recommendations to the board, personnel committee, and the finance committee. The committee also reports to the board with recommendations on problems regarding any of the ministries of the congregation. In other words, their job is to evaluate, recommend, and support the minister and the ministries of the congregation. And right now, they are an ad hoc committee. They will need congregational approval at the annual meeting to be adopted into our bylaws, at which time they will become a standing committee. Steve Tips has agreed to chair this much-needed 5-member committee. Thank you. The Busy Bees, as they call themselves, consisting of Susan White, Regina Hutchinson, and Ron Partin, have been very busy cleaning out closets and spaces that have accumulated years of stuff and are reorganizing areas to be more appealing. Thank you for taking the initiative to improve the look and feel of our home. Do you know who our office manager is and what she does? I don't think most people know how central she is to the functioning of our congregation. She's a miracle worker in so many ways. But first, a little about her background. Wanda describes herself as a rebel. I'd say she definitely fits the UU mold if there ever was such a thing. She started rebelling at a very early age. She and her father had very different perspectives on life. She grew up on a dairy farm, and yes, she helped milk the cows and everything else associated with dairy farming. Her father did not want her to go to college, but of course, she did. She went to the University of Rochester, where she majored in X-ray technology and worked as a technician for 50 years in Savannah, Georgia, New York, and for several years in Hendersonville at Pardee before she retired in 2006. Wanda and her significant other at the time moved to Hendersonville in 2004. When he left, she felt the need for companionship and walked into the UU doors in 2010, where she found the home and people she had been missing. When I asked why she chose to visit UUFH, she said it was the closest church to her home. But she found she had a lot in common with the people and felt incredibly warmly welcomed. Her other talent is food. She worked in all phases of the restaurant business. She even owned a cafe in Savannah. Most people who know Wanda know she is a magnificent cook. She has donated her time, talent, and cuisine many times to UUFH fundraisers. She got her start as a youth when she was participating in 4-H activities and won a number of blue ribbons. She was the first dairy princess at the age of 16. Oh my. A short list of what Aunt Wanda does includes her weekly newsletter, scheduling meetings, arranging rental of our facilities, answering phones, emails, walk-ins, making entries to our website and Facebook, preparing weekly order of service, and ordering supplies. What does she like about UUFH? She did not hesitate. She loves that we advocate for everyone's right to live their lives on their own terms. She has certainly done that with her life. Finally, my thanks to this truly incredible congregation. What I have found is that leadership in this congregation is about partnership. It's about faithful connections with others who serve the same purpose. It's about linking arms and moving forward together. I have never felt like I had to walk this path alone. I hope you feel that way as well. Blessings.